Hi guys, so welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a drum pattern using the slice drums we created earlier, okay? So the first things first, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to rename the channel that we was working on, okay? So you can just right click using the mouse, rename, and then I'm going to call this drum loop. Okay, click enter, and that's it. Okay, so the next step now, we're going to create a MIDI clip. All right. Now to do that, you can click any one of these clip slots. Okay, right click, insert MIDI clip. Okay, and you'll see this grid come up here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set the length of the pattern to 4 bars. And to do that, you set the length here, and at the moment, it's going on 1 bar, but we're going to change that to 4. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. Okay, all right, so we've got that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to audition some of the sounds just to kind of refresh your memory of the sounds that we created earlier. Okay, so we've got this. Okay, so next stage now really is just to kind of try and create a little groove from this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play the metronome, and then I'm just going to just play around basically and just see what kind of groove I can come up with. So here we go. If you just click up here, this is the metronome. All right. Okay, that sounds all right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to arm the record button, and then we're going to start recording things in. Okay, so as you can see, they're not all on time. So the thing to do now is, let me just play it back and see what we've got. So obviously that first one here is just way off the mark. So I'm just going to just highlight the whole lot. Okay, and then I'm going to go into edit up here, and then I'm going to set the quantize settings. At the moment it's set on 1/16 T. I want to change that to 1/16. Okay, so every note plays on the bar on every 16th note. Okay, and then I click OK, and that should shift everything in the right place. But it's not always the case. Sometimes you've got to play around and see, just play it back and see, play it by ear and see if everything is in the right place or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just edit some of these notes here. Obviously this one here, that shouldn't be there. Now if you click this button here, you can actually, as you're playing around with the notes, you can actually audition the notes, so you know exactly, so you can hear what they are. So obviously this one, because we've got that there, we don't need that there, so take that off. All right. Actually, yeah, I'll put that one back up there. I'm going to stretch it. In fact, I'm going to stretch all the claps. Let me just listen to it back. Yeah, I'm going to stretch all the claps to that position there. Make them all the same. Okay. Let me play that back. I'm going to make all these the same as well. Let's get these all stretched out over 2 grids here. Okay, play that back. Okay, so that's cool for now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue looping that, and then I'm going to continue trying to add any other elements that I see fit. Okay, that's quite nice. Maybe add that somewhere. What I'm going to do with the hi-hats, at the moment we've got these ones here. I want to see what it sounds like with these ones. So I'm just going to grab these. I'm going to pull them up here. Key thing for me really, I'm just trying to make it sound good, and at the same time I don't want it to sound like the original beat, so I'm just trying to tweak it up in a way, try and make it my own. Okay, that's quite nice. Arm the record button. So obviously we're going to make these snares a little bit tighter, so we're going to highlight them. Let me take the audition button off. I'm going to highlight the snares, and then I'm going to quantize them. Now with these snares, I want to put a little bit of swing on it. So what I tend to do is go to Edit, Quantize Settings. At the moment, all the drums are sitting on 1/16 quantize. I want to change those snares to 1/16 T. It just kind of gives it a bit of swing. Okay, so let me click OK on that, and that should shift everything to the right place. Now, let me press. I'm going to press play. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. With these snares as well, I'm actually going to bring the volume down a bit on these. So I'm going to go back into the audio window and the arrange window, sorry. And then let me find out which. Okay, that's the slice for the snare. I'm actually going to bring the volume down on it here. Let's play that. Oops. Okay, so that's cool. So we've got that basic pattern. So that's enough for now. I'm going to show you the next step in the next video.